what's happening, guys? I hope you're all doing good. So, the Genshin version 5.0 live stream has been on and done its thing. Unfortunately, I did manage to miss it. Just doing great. We're doing great. But you know what? I think instead of sitting and watching the whole thing, they've released a couple of trailers and things that are kind of like the key points. So I think instead of watching the whole live stream, which you guys will already have seen, I'm just going to watch the kind of trailers that they've released from it. And then if there's any other bits and details, obviously let me know down in the comments below. But these are obviously the key things from the live stream. To note, I also have seen that apparently we're getting a 5-star selector. Yay! So, finally, that's great. So, I am very happy about that. I think I've pretty much got all the characters from it, but you know what? Duplicates are always welcome, so we will have to see. So, version 5.0 trailer, flowers resplendent on the sun-scorched sojourn. That's a mouthful, innit? Bloody hell. Right, let's give this a watch and see some Natlan. I'm ready. I want some Natlan. I want to see Natlan. I'm ready for it. Hell yeah. Bloody hell, alright.
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors.
Oh.
Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies.
Ooh.
Anything can happen here.
Okay.
There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
The pilgrimage is not merely a trial to determine the strongest among us, but also a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth.
The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but
Ooh,
also
the
to
music,
collect
though.
fire from the battles.
Oh, this is funky.
Natlan is only safe from the invasion of the abyss while the sacred flame
I
burns
do
eternal.
love her design. Oh, the music, though.
Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage. I'm still not sure why Arwayab chose me of all people.
It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years.
Oh, it's like dinosaurs!
Little by little.
That's so sick.
Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. The result was obvious from the beginning. I really want to win this time and become a true warrior.
But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple. The Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
Oh.
Going there. The Night Kingdom?
Only those who triumph over the Abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name, preventing it from ever being inherited again.
You heard something from here, didn't you?
Kinich, what is the meaning of this?
Only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices must be made.
You'll die if you try to make your way forward. Why don't you just give up?
You want to know why I won't give up?
I should have died 5 years ago. Take me as your next sacrifice.
Oh, shit, alright.
Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. No! Why can't I find him? Why?
Every great display of power comes at a price.
We'll never make it!
That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
We shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
What use is the Gnosis in your hands?
Oh!
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create
Oh my
new
God.
rules for Natlan.
People like us
Oh!
that are late to the talking.
Oh! Holy shit, wait! wait. Oh my god, wait. Holy crap. Oh, that rock vibe. Oh, I'm here for that. Oh, I'm fucking here for that. Oh, that. Oh my god. That Capitano Murata. Oh my god. That was one of the best things I've ever seen in a Genshin trailer. Oh my god. My hype went from like, I began the trailer and I was like, okay, decently hype. I'm at about like a 6 or a 7, straight up to fucking 10 with that last bit. Oh my god, her hair, it like changed color. Oh my god, that was so dope. Right, okay, we're gonna need to break down this trailer a bit. There was a couple of things that I noticed quite interesting. And yeah, a couple of opinions of things that I've kind of like changed my mind on, or after seeing it in a little bit more detail, I like more, or you know, I'm a little bit more like, about. Okay, so let's go back. So obviously we knew about the contenders in these games. We knew that this was a nation of war, but I think the thing that everyone had kind of noted was that it didn't really seem like they were currently at war. Everyone was like, essentially, they kind of look like they're playing, like, it's just like a big Pokemon, because they're like living amongst these creatures and stuff, and they're like, can ride around on the creatures and stuff, so it kind of just looks like everyone's got their own Pokemon, which is pretty sick. I'm a fan of Pokemon, I will say, but I think everyone had this very much hyped up as the nation of war, so I think they thought it was going to be a lot more chaotic than it appears to be, so I think that has still continued into the trailers. So it, from the story that they've kind of told, it seems like they've been at war with like the Abyss, and potentially maybe with each other, and that's kind of got to a point where it's settled down. But unfortunately, with us arriving, and it looks like the Abyss are going to be being a bit chaotic again, and then obviously Capitano's group in here, obviously then it looks like there's going to be some massive problems. So peace ain't gonna be lasting for very long. So yeah, it seems like the characters want to contend in these games to basically prove themselves as warriors, which makes me wonder if maybe they haven't been able to prove themselves in battle as of yet. Maybe there is some merit for them in winning this competition. It seemed like Murata wasn't necessarily in the competition, but was sort of the one that hosts it. So I'm curious how, like, who currently is the champion, because they obviously didn't give that away here. And then it was saying, from this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here. So it seems like they're somewhere else. And there was this, yeah, it seems like this kind of temple, but it says there's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar yet also foreign. So clearly something maybe from their history that's been long forgotten, which is obviously a bit worrying. And obviously we recognize this gap. This is obviously what we usually see with the Abyss. So not looking super great that there are these kind of like tears to the Abyss. And I wonder then if this is going to link more to the Dainsleif quest that we had recently. That was relatively focused around the Abyss and around this plan that they had, and the fact that the plan had been completed and things were going to be going into place. I wonder if that's actually going to be finally tying in to the main story now, like with this, because this seems very Abyss focus, this trailer. And then the pilgrimage is not only a trial to determine who's strongest among us, but a stage in which to showcase your individual growth. So it looks like they each have their own individual journeys that they go on as part of being a warrior and as part of showcasing kind of who they are, which is interesting. And I love the idea of that, and the idea of these characters having to grow, and potentially I could see how these could work for like character stories that maybe we'll get to like see their character growth, and it's something really, really nice to always get to see in gacha, so I'm excited for that. Something that this character, the more I see their skills being showcased, I do kind of feel like this character's skills are a little bit out of place here, because they seem to be very like computer based, which is kind of a bit weird, unless it's something to do with Natlan that I don't know. But yeah, like everyone else's skills seem to be very much to do with like the creatures that they're kind of have like an affinity with and the elements, whereas like his seems very like tech based, and it's like all these like GameCube things, which is really cool. And it's something that, like, for example, if it was in like Honkai Star Rail, I wouldn't blink an eye because I'd be like, well, that fits. But for some reason here, it just doesn't feel like it fits here, and I don't know if that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Thing is, it looks really cool. I just feel like it doesn't fit here. So like his character just feels a bit out of place for me. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but after seeing his skill sets, yeah, it just doesn't feel quite right. Whereas like the other characters sort of like have certain like dragons that you see them with and stuff, and their skills kind of fit with that. So yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, Natlan is associated for the invasion of the abyss while the sacred flame burns eternal. That's a big thing. What's the bet that's going to go out? What is the bet that is going out? I bet it is. I bet it goes out. And everyone's going to be panicked. But yeah, here, like it looks really cool, but for me, it just doesn't super fit with Natlan. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll make more sense when we get to learn a bit more about the character. But like, it's a cool skill. It's just, yeah, like it's very similar to Silverwolf and Honkai Star Rail. So yeah, for me, I just don't know how well I find it fits really. But yeah, and yeah, let me know if you feel the same way, or if you know, if not. And that's fine. We're each allowed our own opinions. I guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage. So it seems like it's at a certain time of year. I'm still not sure why our Wayob chose me of all people. So that must be some kind of quest. It took all the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the abyss. So Murata is the newer Archon. So, right, so obviously the previous one has been replaced. And to be fair, we do know a little bit about the previous Archon from the Vanessa story, don't we? It's like historical. So I'm presuming that wasn't Murata at the time of the Vanessa story. I would have to go back and look into it. But yeah, like the one that Venti told, like right at the beginning of the game. So I'm presuming it wasn't Murata who was the Archon then. It must have been the other Archon, right? I wonder if there was any hints about the Abyss back then. Because I feel like I didn't know they were at war with the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only to be able to be reversed little by little. Oh, so like it affected the lands themselves. I will say something I do love is I feel like this nation has a lot of creatures in it, and I love that. I feel like it's very like naturey, but what I also love about it is it looks like a lot of them aren't like enemy based, so it kind of feels like I could be running around in nature and just seeing like wildlife without it being like an enemy spawn, and I think that's actually really dope. And I also love the fact that when you see the sort of homes and things like that, there are creatures just like sat around and stuff, so they're very much integrated into society with them, which I love. The Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom, so the Night Kingdom must be another area of Natlan, and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment. That's interesting. I wonder, did it say something about the fire? Is that why? Going there, the Night Kingdom, so obviously this is where we're going, and that's actually a really cool concept. There you go. Only those who triumph over the Abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name, preventing it from ever being inherited again. Ooh. Does that mean the Archon? Are they talking to Murata here, maybe? The destruction of your ancient name. Unless this is something to do with the pilgrimage. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, preventing it from ever being inherited. Or it could be like a family name, maybe. Maybe like it's your like family name over time, over history. And so maybe if you lose the Abyss and you die, that's like the end of that like family name, and then like it doesn't get passed on anymore, maybe, if it's like to warriors and stuff. Damn, that's quite strict. I mean, I might be wrong, but yeah. And also, how are they able to read the land? I am wondering, like I said, if this is something to do with the Dainsleif quest. Then Natlan being on the verge of destruction, has less than a year before total devastation. So echoing Fontaine a little bit with the kind of entire annihilation of, well, you know, the flood, and then obviously with whatever's going on in Natlan. So it is echoing that, so it definitely is this sense of urgency. But Natlan is a nation, as we know, that's very much insular, so people don't leave Natlan. So it's going to be interesting to see how Murata, as the Pyro Archon, and we can obviously see her power in this trailer alone, it's going to be intriguing to see how she handles this as an Archon compared to how Farina handled it in her situation, which was obviously very, very, very different. So I'm very curious how Murata is going to be handling this situation and her personality and how that's all going to tie into her being the Archon. That's going to be so interesting. And then on top of this, not only the Abyss situation, but also having Capitano after the Gnosis. For the most part, most of the Archons have kind of made relative peace with the Fatui that have kind of captains that have come for the Gnosis. The only one that didn't was Raiden Shogun. She was the only one that didn't. She was the only one that killed Signora, but everyone else ended up pretty much giving up their Gnosises. So to see Murata actively fighting Capitano is a really interesting difference. And same again, it makes me wonder what value she places in that Gnosis, and also the value that she places in being an Archon and her relation to Celestia compared to the other Archons, because they just kind of gave up their Gnoses. They had reasons to, but they didn't really care. All of them didn't really care about their Gnoses. This is the first time we've seen one of them actually actively be like fighting against the Fatui Harbinger. So that's super, super intriguing, because most of the time it's been us fighting the Fatui Harbinger, but this time, so yeah, this is awesome. This is so awesome. And then once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. Yeah, I wonder, it must be hers, right? Must be hers. I don't recognize who that is. That is tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power. Who says that?
The tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
So someone evil, 100%. Cool. That was definitely someone evil. And then, yeah, here you go. Right, this scene I want to rewatch, but A, because it's awesome, and B, because I want to listen to the audio and just see what's actually said.
Gnosis in your hands.
Mate.
I don't know what you mean, but it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
Oh.
Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was just too busy going, oh, the first time. But, yes, intriguing enough. So, yeah, she's fighting back against him, but he's saying about making rules. So he's gonna talk about, like, taking over Natlan, right?
People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Oh, mate, her hair looks amazing. Oh, that design is peak. But same again, does that then imply that she puts, like, the warrior's, like, fighting oath above what's best for Natlan? Because we don't know what this plan is. So, potentially, if this is something that's going on, because we obviously saw, like, for example, Arlecchino cared about Fontaine and was genuinely, like, angry with Farina because she wasn't doing enough. So we could be in a very similar situation here with Capitano, where Capitano is actually wanting what's best for Natlan, and she's just kind of like, this is more of like a case of pride, where she's like, I'm the Archon, and I'm the one that makes the decisions around here. You don't get to walk in here and do all this. You know, it's my Gnosis, it's my decision. We fight, and that's how we make our decisions. So, but actually, that may not be the best thing for Natlan. So this could be a super, super intriguing dynamic. Also, her design, I just love it. I'm definitely getting her, 100%. She's totally going to be a Claymore, and I never use Claymore, but she seems like she's quite speedy, so I'm curious how they're going to do her, like, movesets and stuff. I can't wait to find out. But I've had a Himiko in every single game. I'm getting my Himiko in this one. I know she's Murata, but she is also Himiko to me, okay? But I'm totally getting her. Wow, this breakdown went on a lot longer than I thought it would. But let's watch the next one that they've made as well. Okay, so next up is Blaze to Natlan. Ooh. Ooh, this animation style's cool. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, wow, this is sick. Oh, the movesets and stuff. Dude, hell yeah. Oh, that was proper funky. Oh, okay. I mean, didn't give us much like lore or anything, but absolute tune. That music was great. Oh my god. But I love the fluidity. I feel like it kind of showcased those three characters. They definitely seem to be like the core first three that we're going to be meeting for sure. And obviously they all, you know, have like different elements that they have the affinity for. So it's cool to get to see that showcased with how Natlan's going to work as well. That was sick. That was great, actually. I love that. Okay, so the last one is actually just the events overview. I figured this would be a good one to watch as well, to kind of see what they've sort of officially announced is going to be in everything. So traces of artistry. Oh, okay, so it's like an event. Love collecting stuff. Oh, wait, capybara. Cute. Shows of strength. Oh my god, wait, that enemy looks like an angel. Oh, that looks sick. Wait, that enemy looks sick. Oh no. Oh, I'm really bad at these kinds of things. Okay, it looks cool though, but I'm still really bad at it. But they've definitely got a lot of cool events for sure. They're getting into photo mode this time, aren't they? They want us to use those cameras. But like, we gave you cameras. You will be using them for your events. Then... So there is a lot of mini games just in this first part then, right? That's quite a lot of mini games. Always love a bit of ley line. Love that for us. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Ah, that's the selector, isn't it? Yes. Actually, is there any of those characters I don't have? Let me have a look. I might not have Dea, actually. I've definitely got those. I've definitely got the other six. But I'm just thinking I may not have Dea. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to double check. That's tough. Ooh, I don't know who I would get. In all honesty, I don't actually use any of them. D-Luke I did buy that sick outfit for, though. I probably should really build my D-Luke. Oh, the weapon designs. Oh, nice. Okay. So, yeah, they've definitely got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff incoming. Loads of stuff incoming. Oh my god. A lot of minigames, though. Didn't really give us anything away of, like, the main story there. But a lot of minigames. Which I'm not mad about, because I think we're going to need them for the pools. So, yeah, I think we've got a lot to look forward to. But wow, oh my gosh. That main trailer, though, absolutely just stunning. They did such an incredible job with that trailer. I'm so impressed by how much they have like built up the hype for Natlan. Oh, that trailer was so good though. I think, yeah, brilliant trailer. Definitely built up the hype for me for this like Capitano Murata meeting. I think I'm definitely intrigued about Natlan, and I'm excited to find out what's going to happen in the story, and I'm intrigued because it's obviously tied into the Abyss, and we've just had stuff with Dainsleif in the Abyss, so I'm kind of hoping we're finally going to get like ties in to the main story from that, because really we've got Natlan and then we're in freaking Snezhnaya, so we actually haven't got that far to go, so we must be getting it soon, right? So yeah, it would kind of make sense that we're beginning to see this kind of Abyss stuff playing out now, and maybe some of the sibling stuff beginning to come to a head, because when we get to Snezhnaya, everything is going to go to shit, guaranteed. I reckon so anyway. But yeah, I'm excited though, very excited about Capitano for sure. I hope he's playable. We'll have to see. Zarlakino is one of my favorites now to play. She's so good. So yeah, hopefully he's playable. Murata, definitely getting her. There's a few of these characters that I really want as well, but there's also characters after I played Fontaine that I really want as well. So yeah, they're really just bleeding me dry here. But I'm not going to complain. It's fine. I'm good with it. But yeah, how do you feel about Natlan? Are you excited? Or, you know, what are you looking forward to it? How do you feel about the 5-star selector? How do you feel about the live stream? Was there anything important that I missed? Please do let me know down in the comments below. And I'm very excited for this, so I will be releasing the playthrough of this obviously when it's coming out, so it'll be way sooner than my Fontaine playthrough. So yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to play it kind of essentially alongside you guys this time, which is gonna be awesome because there are no spoilers. Yay. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, or you know, you want to see my Natlan playthrough, don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, turn the notifications on, all that good stuff. We also do have a Twitter and a Discord, so if you want to join those, you can join them, and they're in the description below. Let me know what you thought of these trailers, and yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys very, very soon. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye!